Get your rec deck, turn it upside down as so. I got all my stuff in the pile right there. Got the ladder right here. It only goes one way. You put it on right here. Grab these bolts that came with it. There's 6 of them in a separate package. Get your Allen key ready. Line them up in the holes. Put them on. Grab these things right here. You got to take this bolt out of each one of them to separate these 2 pieces. Boom. Stick my bolts right in that little cubby. Have your rec deck turned around now, facing the other direction. All right, so we're gonna go in there. We're gonna grab our bag of nuts. I'm right there. Got a bag of 6 carriage bolts right here, and 2 smaller carriage bolts right here. Take that piece that we disconnected. One side's rough, one side's smooth. Remember, this rec deck's turned upside down. We're gonna take this and put the smooth side facing just like so. Got our 1/2-inch ratchet right here. Tighten these down real quick. Grab the 2 shorter bolts. Use them in these recessed holes right here. Same as the other ones, stick them through the bottom. Put the nut on them. All right, remember the 2 bolts that we took off earlier? They've got 2 separate washers right here. Take these pieces, you can only go one way. If you try to put them the other way, they won't work, so no worries. Put it right there. Take one bolt, 1 washer, and screw it in. Place your rec deck on your machine. Now you're gonna get the 3 bags. You got a bag of 8 bolts, a bag of 8 spacers, and a bag of 8 washers. This is how it works. Take a bolt, put a washer on it, and take one of the spacers. The only time you're not using spacers is if you're using those other spacers that are for the GPS that I showed you earlier that I threw on the ground. You're gonna take these. You're gonna start putting them in through the bracket to hold the rec deck to your machine through these bars. Right here. Have to make sure it's symmetrical. Do the best you can, don't drive yourself crazy. Just make sure there's about a 1/4 inch space on each side. It is what it is. It's not going to be perfect. Just do the best that you can. Then tighten those 8 bolts up. Grab that other clamp that you saved. Put it on the tube. Goes right here on the rec deck. Put it on there. Tighten your clamp. Okay, we're on the home stretch now. Got a bag of 6 bolts. Got the rest of these washers. The rest of these lock nuts. Need a 1/2 inch again. Put your 1/2 inch back on there. I got this lined up. I drilled 1 hole right here. Remember, this was lined up best I could. Got 1 hole drilled there. I'm gonna put 1 bolt in first. Then I'm gonna do the other side to make sure everything's still even. All right, so I've hand tightened that one. I have 2 ratchets, one up top and on the bottom. Tighten this one up pretty good. Got a deep well for the inside. This is for the outside. Tighten this one up. I'm gonna make sure these things are still lined up again. Get this gap lined up the best I can symmetrically. And drill another hole in this one. Tighten this one down. All right, now I feel comfortable. I've got this pretty symmetrical. I got that bolt in. I have that bolt in, so this thing can't move. I'm gonna go ahead and drill the other 2 holes. Put those bolts in. Clean this thing off with some alcohol. Grab your mat, flip it over. Take a little knife or take whatever you got. I'm just using a pair of scissors. This stuff scores really easy. You're not trying to cut through it, you're literally just trying to score this thing. So, just do that. Do this. And I think that was probably good enough. Make sure that it actually came undone for you. See how easy that is. Didn't hardly have to do anything to it. Put it on top of your rec deck. Get it as even as you can. Don't worry about stuff like this. I'll show you why here in a second. Just get it pretty damn close. Again, get it symmetrical, don't beat yourself up too much. Once you've got it pretty close, remember you don't want to kill yourself on this, man. Hold it down with one hand, fold it back, peel the backing off. Alright, man, like I said, don't worry about this, because look, when you go to put it on, you can kind of play this a little bit. So play with it, get it where it needs to be. Put it down. See, look at this one flopped way over here. I'm literally just going to pick it up, move it over a little bit towards off of that piece. Same thing here. Then you got to drive yourself crazy with this. Down. You're not going to get anything perfect. You can drive yourself crazy. If you're really perfectionist, go for it. But I'm more about getting it done and making sure it's okay. And that's pretty good. Take a little paint can when you're done and roll it. Looks like I might have tightened that down a little bit too tight right there, but still came out great. Love it. Second one I installed, very easy.